My name is Nur Fatin Suraya binti Cik Abdul Rashid.
My name is Nur Haziani Sofia binti Cik Yajid.
My name is Tuan Nur Atirah Nabilah binti Tuan Ismail.
My name is Nur Zihan binti Abdul Rashid.
Hi, I am Satin Shazwani binti Zulkifli.
And my name is Wan Nur Amnah binti Wan Muhammad Azmi.
Okay, first of all, I will explain about the introduction. Poverty is a state or the condition which are the person or the community that lack of the financial resources for the minimum standard of living. The peoples that did not having a steady income will easy to trap with the poverty. Each nation will have their own poverty of its peoples. In the article stated, the economists say that the peoples that live in less than US 1.90 in a day will consider as a poverty for the global standards. In the article also stated that 32 millions of the peoples that having in a poverty. In article also stated that all the country have their own poverty since 1970. In Malaysia, there are two methods to measure the poverty, which are poverty line income and multidimensional poverty index.
From your opinion, what is mean by poverty?
In terms of poverty itself, if you ask me personally, I would say the poverty in terms of the basic necessity, in terms of the basic necessity of a human being itself. When we talk about poverty, that means the lack of necessity, the basic necessity of the human itself between the people. So because of that, they have these limited resources in terms of food, shelters, water, the education, access to education, and also fair amount of kesaksamaan lah between the human being itself. So there's also a negative connotation in terms of poverty itself, that people tends to label the poverty something that low class or something that associated with a negative sense. Maksudnya in terms of kemiskinan itu sendiri, kita boleh kategorikan sebagai seseorang yang mempunyai kekurangan dari segi keperluan asas. Keperluan asas manusia itu sendiri. Kan? Kita tengok teori Maslow itu sendiri kan, ada teori yang mengatakan keperluan manusia, yang mana the basic of necessity itself tu dia tak boleh nak sustain. Maksudnya bukan kata that particular asas tu ada, tapi sampai tahap kalau ada pun dia tak boleh nak sustain sampai ke malam. Mungkin cukup-cukup untuk pagi tu sahaja, ataupun kadang-kadang langsung tak ada. So itu yang boleh, kalau tanya saya lah, what is poverty? That means seseorang yang mempunyai limited resources in terms of keperluan dia. We talk about Kelantan specific lah, because you asked me about specifically on our state, Kelantan. Yes. Kalau kita tengok the problem in Kelantan, kalau dari segi kemiskinan, benda tu ada lah, we cannot deny that. There's poverty problems in Kelantan, and in terms of ranking, Kelantan is the third highest poverty issues between the state in Malaysia. And kalau di Semenanjung, the most poverty state lah in terms of yang poverty issue. Kalau kita tengok apa yang berlaku di Kelantan tu, there's many factors lah yang menyebabkan kenapa berlakunya poverty itu sendiri, kemiskinan tu, why happen. I think one of the main issue is that the political issue in our state in Kelantan itself, because of state government is different from the federal. We talk about this in the long term lah.
I will explain to you 3 problems of rural poverty in Kelantan. As you all know, poverty itself are not such a good thing to people and country. It can lead to the social problem among the society. It is because when people are not having enough money After that, rural poverty also can occur economic problem. It is because when the poverty rate keep increasing, it will restrain our country to be a developed country, and it will lead our country to be trapped in the middle income trap. Last but not least, political problem also will arise when we are having rural poverty. It is because the politician will accuse each other for not solve the poverty problem in the area that they live. So be a, a po- it will occur the political problem. We need to eradicate the poverty to ensure the political problem also can be solved.
From your opinion, what is the factor of poverty in Kelantan?
From my point of view, the first factor that leads to rural poverty in Kelantan is lack of infrastructure. This is because the rural poverty is oftenly known as having poor infrastructure that hinders the development. In rural areas, there are lack of sufficient roads that would increase the access to agricultural products and market. Without roads, the rural people are far from the technological development, and this also prevent them to communicate with each other. Another reason that I can say contribute to rural poverty in Kelantan is due to lack of education. In rural area, people are having lack access to education and limited opportunities to improve their life. The low level of education will make them unable to transform their condition to a better one. We can see that in rural area, people mostly come from the background of as a farmer. So I think that these factors contribute to rural poverty in Kelantan.
I will explain to you about the effects of poverty. According to the article, the Star article, it highlighted that there is 4 impacts of poverty that have been talked by the author. So the first effects of poverty is it impacts the mental capacity. It will cause the people to get age faster, will cause them to age faster and get fatter due to the poor diet and nutrition. So the second point article state is it will impact the quality of sleep. Those who live in poverty, they live in a low quality housing and with less quiet time. Third point that the author talked about is the people who live in poverty, they are more likely to have a higher chance to get aging disease such as Alzheimer. So last but not least, effects of poverty, the chronic stress from growing up in a poverty. So these 4 effects that this article talk about show that the government should have made an effort to reduce the poverty in Malaysia. Let's hear from Basira about the effects of poverty.
Actually, there are a lot of effects of poverty, but I only give my view, which is it will lead to psychological problems such as stress, depression, and self-blame. This happen especially to marriage couple who has children, as they need to use a lot of income in raising their children. The second effect that I can say is the children which is raised in poverty tend to miss their school oftenly, and this will lead to lower academic performance among them. In the case of poor accessibility to move from one place to another, this will cause the children need to leave the school, and they need to work as initiative to assist in providing additional income to the family. So that is my view regarding this issue.
Let's go through about the solution of the poverty in Malaysia or any poor area. For the first solution is the government itself needs to play an important role to eradicate the poverty. The government need to recheck its method on determining the poverty rate or the level of the poverty. It is because we want to ensure that the government give an effective assistance towards the people. Like stated in this article about the method that needs to ensure, that needs to measure about the effective. For the second solution is the sustenance or relief from the government to the people. For example, according to this article, it is stated about 1 billion of people that live in the slums that needs help from the government because they didn't have any basic necessities or money to help themselves, either their family or their relative. So, let's hear an opinion about the solution of the poverty from a lecturer that have been interviewed by us.
In terms of solution, I think the first thing that the state government perlu lebih proaktif lah in terms of menyediakan peluang pekerjaan kepada masyarakat di Kelantan lah. Definitely kalau I'm ask you personally as a Kelantanis, definitely you want to work in our state. Tak nak keluar kan kalau boleh.
Yes.
Sebab lebih selesa, kita dah biasa dengan culture kita. Orang kata dari segi cost of living definitely A+ di Kelantan kan, definitely lebih murah. Mewujudkan pekerjaan akan mengurangkan perhijrahan berlaku di dalam daripada negeri ke negeri lain lah. So secara tidak langsung dengan menyediakan pekerjaan definitely meningkatkan lagi pendapatan masyarakat di dalam negeri dan meningkatkan dia punya purchasing power. Yang kedua, dari segi bantuan tu sendirilah, bantuan daripada kerajaan. Yang mana kita ada seperti zakat, kita ada pelbagai institusi-institusi di bawah kerajaan negeri yang sebenarnya perlu melakukan sesuatu dalam mengumpul data golongan yang miskin di negeri supaya kita boleh menyalurkan bantuan ataupun apa-apa sahaja bentuk untuk membantu mereka secara terus. Maksudnya kita tak nak buat secara umum, nanti kita tak boleh nak target secara spesifik orang yang sebenarnya yang memerlukan bantuan tu. So dengan cara tu kita tidak merugikan resources duit negeri sendirilah. Lain tu bantuan tu sebenarnya kita mengharapkan bantuan tu dalam bentuk yang boleh memberi mereka improve dia punya living lah. Bukan kata bantuan tu bila beri mereka minta lagi dan minta lagi. Maksudnya bantuan tu supaya mereka boleh dah survive, berdiri di kaki sendiri dan kita tidak perlu membantu mereka lagi selepas itu. Maksudnya mereka dah boleh keluar daripada masalah itu. Yang ketiga, dari segi polisi negeri sendirilah in terms of economic policy tu. Pelaburan daripada luar. Kerana pelaburan daripada luar sendiri membawa kerja, peluang pekerjaan, seterusnya boleh memberi peluang pekerjaan kepada masyarakat. Selain daripada menambah pendapatan negeri yang mana akhirnya boleh dikontribute dalam bentuk bantuan sosial tadilah. Jadi mereka tak boleh terlalu bertumpu kepada sesuatu sektor ekonomi sahaja untuk membangunkan ekonomi negeri dalam in terms of nak eradicate the poverty. Itulah hanya kerajaan negeri perlu lihat seperti pelancongan contohnya. Sebenarnya Kelantan banyak tempat yang menarik untuk orang kata dilawati apa semua. Tetapi kalau kita tengok kebanyakan tempat pelancongan di negeri kita sangat orang kata terbiar lah. Ayat yang mudahnya terbiar. So because of that, aset tu tidak diuruskan dengan baik. Sedangkan benda-benda itu sebenarnya boleh menjadi satu tempat untuk menjana keuangan. Untuk keluar daripada kemiskinan ni, apa yang perlu dibuat adalah memberi pendidikan. Sebenarnya benda tu betul. Sebab dengan memberi pendidikan, kalau kata kita nak beri pendidikan kepada yang golongan tua tu dah tak dapat. Maksudnya kita perlu fokus kepada anak dia ke, cucu dia ke. So kenapa kita buat macam tu? Sebab nak suruh mereka ni boleh keluar daripada the cycle of poverty itu sendiri. Sebab
Okay, so here what we can conclude from the interview is the poverty commonly happen when the people are not aware of the society. It is because of the resistance to improve their well-being and cause the poverty cycle in the family. They should change their mentality to improve their life and get out from the poverty. Besides that, the politic itself give impact as as their different ideology, which it has abandoned the people.
Include the points that have been given by Nur Basira, which is a student of Faculty Administrative Science in UiTM Merbuk. Basically, Nur Basira have gives us 2 points of factor poverty in Kelantan, which are the first point is lack of infrastructure in Kelantan, and second point is lack of education in Kelantan. Nur Basira also give us the points of effect of poverty in Kelantan, which are the first point is will lead to the sociological problems such as stress and also depression. And then the second point of effect is the children that are raised in poverty will tend to miss their school, and this will lead them to having the lower performance in academic.